This is HKB and I'm Leon. It's great to have you back, and if you're new to these parts, a very warm welcome indeed. Today we're going to be looking at Imprint Asia numbers 53 and 54. That's Prison on Fire 1 from 1987 and Prison on Fire 2 from 1991. Firstly, a huge shout out to Imprint. Thank you very much to those guys for supplying us with the review materials for this review. Absolutely marvellous. It's really good to revisit these classics in such a premium format. The 4Ks on these, they look absolutely stunning. It's like seeing the films at the cinema on the first time on their original release. You guys are going to absolutely love this. It looks incredible. I always presume that when I do these videos that you guys already know whether you like the film or not. I'm sure there's a few of you out there that don't know, that haven't seen it, but I reckon that most of you guys are like me and you're already fans of the film. You just want to know about the product that's being supplied for your beloved films. And I don't blame you. That's why you're here, and let's get into it. For those of you that don't know much about the film, I'm going to quickly read you my review that is on Letterboxd. And it goes as follows. Every time I return to this, I love it a little bit more. From all the Ringo Lam I've ever watched, this could well be my favourite. It is certainly my favourite prison drama, and I've seen a good many in my time. The cast in this one is epic. Chow Yun-fat is off the chart with his portrayal of a prisoner with a self-induced tragic past. Tony Leung Kar-fai is equally as good as the newcomer who needs help to survive in his new environment. And Roy Chung, playing the despicable prison officer, Killer Hung, really gives the audience someone to hate. There are many other performances which help this movie operate on such a high level. So many unshackled performances mixed with many memorable moments. Films don't often have these magical moments that become iconic anymore. If you've never seen this, take it from me, this is one of the best to come out of Cinema City. A legendary Hong Kong movie. So that was my Letterboxd for Prison on Fire. And let me just give you my Letterboxd as well for Prison on Fire 2. It goes as follows. The trouble with sequels to great films is that they always have a lot to live up to, and inevitable comparisons are unavoidable. Ringo Lam returned to his flaming prison 4 years after the original. This time, Tony Leung Kar-fai is sadly absent. The new buddy to Ching is Long, played by Chen Sung-young, who most remember from the Fung Sai-yuk movies. He is good, really good at times, but no Tony. There are a few problems with the sequel: ill-placed humour, unlikely escapes of which there were none in the first movie, and pacing issues. It's still a lot of fun, and at times does manage to pull on the heartstrings a little. Much of the intensity is gone, and the tone doesn't feel quite so serious. On the positive side, although clumsy, the escape sequences do bring something different, and the mainlander versus Hong Kong elements bring some wonderful moments of chaos. Elvis Choi is a piece of shit prison guard, but despite his size, never quite has the impact of his predecessor, Roy Chung. Still a great Ringo Lam film, and better than many that came much later, but not one of his top tier classics for me. And yes, I do still consider this essential Hong Kong film viewing. So there we have it. That's my thoughts on the movies. Now let's have a look at the package, the bit you've been waiting for. So here we go. Look at that lovely hard box. I think it's only Imprint that are doing this at the minute, and I do love this. It feels rather lavish, rather special. I mean, I really like the way these are packaged. So nice. Let's get inside of it, and here we go with the steel book that contains all the discs. Give you a little closer look at this. That's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. We've got Tony Leung and Chow Yun-fat. and very solemn looking Chow Yun-fat there. And let me open it so you can see the inside. You have the Prison on Fire Blu-ray, the Prison on Fire 4K, and then you've got the Prison on Fire 2 Blu-ray and the Prison on Fire 2 4K. So you have all the options there. I did a brief unboxing as well on social media where you can have a quick look through. And then we have the card. I shall read those extras out in a minute. And this rather beautiful hardbound book. And look at that. Iconic imagery there. And I'll give you a quick look through this here. Let's go into it. Again, that image which will become very familiar to fans of Prison on Fire. I've had a brief skip through and read little segments. I've not read the whole thing as yet, but it is very interesting. You get a lot of background on the film, just as you do on the extras. Right, so what's on the card? It says this: 2 of the grittiest entries in the Golden Princess film catalogue. Join the Imprint Asia collection as Ringo Lam's crime drama masterpieces arrive on 4K, UHD and Blu-ray. Prison on Fire 1987, 4K and Blu-ray special features, Dolby Vision, 2160 ultra high definition and 1080p high definition presentation of a 4K scan from the original camera negative, audio commentary by Hong Kong film critic James Mudge of Eastern Kicks fame, and he's been on tons of extras. James Mudge, really brilliant. Theatrical trailer and the Blu-ray special features, Bravery Behind Bars, interview with post-production manager Tony Chow, which is very good. Burning Ambitions, interview with production manager Chan Lam. Hong Kong Confidential, Inside Prison on Fire with author Grady Hendrix. Convicts and Convictions, interview with author and critic David West. Archival interview with director Ringo Lam, image gallery and theatrical trailer. Now, a lot of these extras on this disc, they tend to cover some of the same ground, but it's fun because you're getting it from different perspectives, from different people, and you see a little bit more of what it takes to come with a film like this. They don't just pop them out like that, which everybody's impression is of Hong Kong cinema. This took some work to get this to the screen. And you'll be surprised as well. I mean, it'll be unveiled to you just how important it was for Tony Leung Ka-fai to get this role. You know, if he didn't get this role, the whole face of Hong Kong cinema could have been different, in my opinion. But luckily, he did get it. Prison on Fire 2, 4K Blu-ray and special features, Dolby Vision 2160 ultra high definition and 1080p high definition presentation of a 4K scan from the original camera negative, audio commentary by Hong Kong film critic James Mudge, and theatrical trailer, the Blu-ray special features, a fiery follow-up interview with editor Tony Chow, Hong Kong Confidential, Inside Prison on Fire 2 with author Grady Hendrix, Stars Behind Bars, interview with author and critic David West, archival interviews with director Ringo Lam, B-roll, archival interview with actor Chow Yun-fat, image gallery and theatrical trailer. These extras are absolutely worth their weight in gold. They're fantastic. These guys really know what they're on about, and they have immaculate presentation. I'm really becoming a big fan of author Grady Hendrix. He's absolutely brilliant. He seems to really know, he really digs deep, and David West too. Plenty of detail from him, and there's a little bit of overlap between the guys. But you know, the tale at the time, it just cements that it's actual fact, because you know they're coming up with the same stuff, and it's really beautifully presented. For me, if you like the Prison on Fire films, this is about the best that you can do. There'll be other copies out there, of course, and I'm sure they would be good too. But the way this one's packaged, the way the disc look, the way they sound, it's a really authentic release of these Ringo Lam classics. So, for those of you guys that are interested in this, and I hope there's a fair few of you, because this is a rather spectacular package, I'm going to put purchase links below. Make it really easy for you to go and purchase this one. Absolutely incredible. thank you to everybody for watching. This is HKB and I've been your host, Leon. If you enjoyed this, give us a little thumbs up and I'll catch you on the next one. We have more Imprint up and coming on the way. So, see you then.